Hi everyone, I'm Kyrsten. Many of you have reached out to our office to talk about the sequester and its impact on our local community. Thank you so much for your questions and for your comments. The sequester is another term for the broad sweeping cuts that have happened to our national budget. The sequester was put into place after Congress failed to come together to find real budget solutions back in 2011. I oppose the sequester, even though I never voted for it, because I believe that Congress can and should do better. It was never meant to be a real solution. In fact, it was supposed to be a last resort. I believe that Arizona families deserve better than the sequester. One of my biggest concerns about the sequester is its current impact on Arizona jobs. Right now, Arizona is number 6 in the country for defense sector jobs, and over 5% of our state's gross domestic product depends on federal defense funding. Most of the jobs that are affected by the sequester in Arizona are private sector jobs. In Arizona, our defense industry employs over 40,000 workers, and thousands of companies with ties to Arizona are affected by the sequester's indiscriminate cuts. Right now, hardworking families are feeling the effects of the mandatory furloughs from the sequester. I also have very serious concerns about the sequester's impact on national security. In Arizona, indiscriminate budget cuts have threatened our ability to keep our community safe. That's why I joined others in our delegation to restore law enforcement resources that were lost to the sequester. Sadly, the fighting in Congress hasn't stopped, and many of these deep cuts are still in place today. As your member of Congress, I'm committed to working across the aisle to find a balanced, bipartisan approach to reducing the debt while also promoting economic growth and national security. There are better ways to solve our budget crisis than fighting and posturing. To move good policies forward and encourage bipartisan work, I helped form the United Solutions Caucus. We're a group of Republicans and Democrats working together to balance the budget and restore our nation's fiscal health. I've often said I'll work with anybody who's willing to put our differences aside and serve our community first. Thank you so much, everyone. I encourage you to always feel free to reach out to me and to our staff. Our number in Phoenix is 602-956-2285, and you can always reach us at cinema.house.gov.